you mentioned that you're in Utah. Do you find living this lifestyle more challenging because you're in a quite a religious community? Like, I mean, like it's the capital of
Oh,
Mormonism
no,
in the
so
world,
that's a
is it
very
not?
interesting that's a very interesting question. And are we not recording? Did you say
No,
before we
before we were recording,
Oh,
you
well, before
mentioned
we
that you
were
live in Salt
recording
Lake.
this. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is a very interesting question because my husband and I were already in Utah when we decided to start experimenting with this. And we did one thing that a lot of people do is like, we're only going to do this when we travel and a lot of people choose to do that because they don't want to out
Stigma.
themselves in their communities. But we were also like, I'm sure nobody's doing this in Utah anyway. No, there is a very, very large non monogamous community in Utah. It's made up mostly of people who have left the religion, but even some that are still in and they're reconciling that for themselves, however they do. But I think because it's such an intensely religious place, you have that counterbalance also of people. And I think this is actually super interesting. I feel that the people that I've met in Utah and my friends here are particularly evolved and particularly cool. And the reason is because they did exactly what we're talking about. They left a very high demand religion that dictated almost all areas of their life. Now, when they leave the church, they are left with
Uh,
really like this blank canvas where they're like, okay, now what am I going to create? Since that wasn't the life for me, now what am I going to create? And so they have all gone through this process. Now, my argument is that we all have that same freedom. It's just that their stark change can make that more apparent.